That was just like a roller coaster of emotions in a song. I've never heard that song before, and I really liked it. What's up, friends? My name's Kevin Fassay, singer, songwriter, and producer. Today, I'm gonna be reacting to a little Anna Netrebko, which feels like a treat to me. It's a treat that she released a new album, honestly. I am such an Anna Netrebko fan. I like me some good opera. When I'm listening to opera, the number one voice I want to hear is Anna Netrebko. Scooch over Renee Fleming. Sorry, Andrea Bocelli. And I still love you, Luciano Pavarotti. Anna Netrebko has my heart. Russian soprano, first discovered for her part in Don Giovanni. Just phenomenal opera vocalist who has this really beautiful and intense and dramatic, dark tone. And she's just such an actress, and I just love everything she does. One thing about opera singers is that because they sing so much in like an opera, you rarely get a great collection of them just singing your favorite arias. And so it's really nice when someone like Anna Netrebko puts out a full album of just arias. And that's what Amate Alla Tenebre has been. I'm sure my Italian is terrible. I've listened to about half of this album. I got all the way to the Tannhauser part. So I'm going to start with Un bel di vedremo, the aria from Madame Butterfly, and go from there. Again, apologize for my terrible Italian and even worse German. One reason I got really into opera recently was because I put out an album called Popra and a sequel album to Popra called Giovanni, where I syncopated, no, that's not the word. I took melodies from classic operas and used them in new modern pop songs. For example, there's that famous aria from L'Elisir d'Amore that's the Una furtiva lagrima, right? That part. And so I took that and then made it into a pop song that's like, one secret tear falls down her cheek. You know, just adapting melodies and making them fit in pop songs. And it was really fun to do. And so I just really got into opera, although I've always loved it. And Anna Netrebko is my queen, my opera queen. Just how a lot of my fans see Lisa as their queen. I see Anna Netrebko as my queen. Let's listen to Madame Butterfly, Un bel di vedremo. Also, the orchestra for this album is Orchestra del Teatro alla Scala di Milano with Riccardo Caeli directing. I just love like the dark, longing passion she is able to exude so purely with her vocal. Sorry, I just need to listen. This is so good. Okay, there's several things I love about that track. First off, just high-tier classical professionalism in terms of production. When the vocal and the instruments are supposed to be locked in with each other, they are locked in tight. It just goes right together, and it's so smooth and it's so pretty. I love the music from Madame Butterfly in general. I think it's just a great opera. One of my favorites, probably in my top 10 personally. I just think this is a beautiful scene. She has kind of a ridiculous point of view. The whole time you know she's wrong, and it makes it hurt even that much more. And I think Anna is so good at just throwing herself into that role so seamlessly. You can feel the emotions, you can feel the longing even more so because of just her vocal portrayal. I really like how much space they give to Anna's vocal in this recording. There's never a point where I'm like, oh, I can't hear Anna quite as well. Like the whole recording, I'm just like, she's crystal clear and she sounds phenomenal. She has a lot of really interesting, just like dark textures in her vocal. I feel like that's one aspect that makes her opera singing seem a little less cheesy, because I feel like sometimes if you get that kind of like over vibrato vibe and it gets a little too light, the opera singing can sound a little passé, but I feel like she adds enough emotionality into it that it balances that out. And also she doesn't rely on any fake vibrato, you know, like all the vibrato is from the sincerity of emotion. Like it's emotional vibrato, not vibrato for the technical necessity. I just love it. We'll listen to Einsam in Trüben Tagen. Again, I pronounced that terribly. I'm sure my German listeners are going to be cringing. Let's check out her performance. I feel like Anna Netrebko does such a good job of like personifying the different characters in her opera so well. Going from Madame Butterfly, where you're kind of like this weaker, more focused on longing character, to Elsa from Lohengrin, where you're this really strong female character who is at once grieving and seeing a bright future. It's so interesting because they're kind of both foretelling these bright futures, and yet one character just doing it so differently. And there's so much strength in the vocal with that. Like, even the breaths sound more powerful. The breaths sound strong. It's crazy. Yeah, I mean, that was great. The vocals just don't have as many hooks. They're more of an accompanying instrument. So in general, I don't love Wagner arias. I think the instrumentals are always brilliant and beautiful, and they have really cool, interesting melodies. But the vocals don't really. That being said, I think Anna Netrebko still showcases her talents for just really filling a role. I like that we can hear so much of just the tidbits of Anna's vocal, because I feel like the breaths and the kind of dampening techniques she uses are just so brilliant and work so well in portraying this character. There's so much just power in that vocal on this one. Very victorious sounding. Let's do Tu que la venita. By the way, I've never watched Don Carlo, so if in the comments you think Don Carlo is like an excellent choice, I'll go check it out. Just let me know. Oh, it just gives me shivers. It's so good. Oh, man. Oh, I can't believe how well on just like an Aria album she's portraying these characters. Like, I just feel so invested. I think that's such a power, you know? She's not even doing these roles, you know? But she's still so invested. It's wild. She's so good. Love her. I'm like tearing up. It was so good. Oh, man. I was just like a roller coaster of emotions in a song. I've never heard that song before, and I really liked it. Yeah, I think we're going to have to check out Don Carlo. I think I just have to go through all the Verdi operas. I've gone through probably like 4 of them, and I liked all of them. But I think I just need to do all of them, because they're all so good. I've never felt such a range of emotion in a single aria. I feel like I went through an entire story in just one song. It was so brilliant. I think what any vocalist or producer can learn from Anna Netrebko is to not be afraid to just fully commit to emotions and fully commit to the character that you're portraying in a song. The way she does it, it just, like, it emotionally affects me. I feel every word she's saying. I don't understand Italian. I don't understand German, but I feel as if I've gone through this journey with the vocalist. And a lot of that too has to do with, you know, including those breaths. I mean, the breaths she was taking, each one felt important. It felt like it helped define the emotion and the character. So often when I'm producing, I'll dampen breaths. I'll like take them down because I feel like they don't fit within the context of the song. Listening to the way she breathes, and I know that this sounds insane and it sounds so just like fanboyish, I understand. It just makes me love the work that much more. The breaths get me into the emotion. The way she takes her breaths is in character. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's fully invested, and I want to get to that point where I am just totally and fully invested in these. ideas, in these emotions, whether they're mine or someone else's. Okay, that's all I'm going to do for now. I just wanted to react to some Anna Netrebko. Sue me. You know, I freaking love it. I just love her stuff. Even if you don't enjoy opera, I hope you enjoyed it. And if you are someone new to the channel, welcome. Please subscribe. And check out my latest album, Giovanni. It uses melodies from a few different operas: Faust, Don Giovanni, Madame Butterfly, and Samson et Delilah. So I would check it out if you like opera and you like kind of like modern interpretations of opera. Oh, and I also use the sample from Rigoletto. I actually sample La Donna Mobile. Yeah, I love Anna Netrebko. If you want to see me engage with more Anna Netrebko, put in the comments, put your favorite performance of hers, and I'll check it out. Might do a little other reaction, especially if this gets a decent amount of views. I don't know if a lot of opera lovers are on YouTube, although there are great operas that have been posted on YouTube. I fell in love with Anna Netrebko by seeing her performance in La Traviata, which is brilliant. Her performance in La Traviata is just mind-blowing. Anyway, catch on the flip.
It's all a game we